Imagine boarding a train that weaves its way up into the mountains, leading to fairy tale-like peaks and scenery, and ultimately into an ice cave. If you want an experience like this, you're looking for Mer de Glace, located in Chamonix, France. The Montenvers train is a historic red cogwheel railway that climbs 20 minutes to the glacier itself and leads to this unique experience. In this video, I'm going to share some helpful information as to how to enjoy this, because I made a few mistakes myself, as well as show you some of the other surrounding attractions such as the Alpine coaster. And if you're interested in more content like this, head over to my channel where I share plenty of other travel and tourism content alike.
Absolutely love this peak here. It just makes it look so much more epic than it is. So if you come into the ice cave, you've got to walk up and down these steps to get to it.
If you want those kind of epic valley backdrops, the Alpine scenery that you can see here.
The sun is about to set and I'm going to go do this Alpine coaster. I think you get some quite nice views of Chamonix in the background when you're coming down, so okay, let's go. Whoa! Good fun, fast, really fast, not very long, but it was good for what it was.
Could you imagine if one of these paragliders actually got hit by one of these helicopters?
Colder outside than it is in the actual ice cave. My recommendation when you come in here, just wait for a bit, because everyone comes in in bulk. It's actually starting to look like it was a good thing now. Pretty glad I did that.
So a very short walk from downtown Chamonix is the train station to the Montenvers train. Out the window here you can see the luge Alpine coaster. I'm going to ride this later. I've got some really good shots from it. I took a camera on with me. This is definitely worth doing. It's right next to the station, so definitely keep that on your itinerary as well. The next piece of really helpful advice I have if you get this train is to sit on the left hand side. So I'm on the right hand side here. Yes, there are some nice views from the right hand side, but typically the best views are from the left hand side, which I was able to sit on the way back down, so you'll see some footage of that later on, but they are the best views, left hand side. All right, you want to get at the front of the queue if you want to pick where you're going to sit. The queue to get on the train is fairly big. This is at a quiet time, bear in mind. You can see the carriages on both trains are full up, not only on the train that I'm on, but the one passing us back down the mountain. So definitely worth getting at the front of the queue and getting to the train station a little bit early before the train leaves if you want to make sure that you get a choice of where you sit on this. Nevertheless, you do still get some good views here on the right. As you can see this amazing peak in the distance. You got these big snowy rocky surfaces right up close to the side of you. It's pretty unique, I have to say. Still really exciting. You could put your hand out and grab the side if you really wanted. And you're not allowed to stick cameras out the window. That's why I'm kind of half in and half out the window in most of these shots, but still, it didn't stop you getting good to look at that. I love it. It's like something out of fairy tale.
That is a peak. I love it. I love how there's just a mist of snow being blown off of it. That makes it so. It just makes it look so much more epic than it is. And then.
So this here is the Glacier, Mer de Glace. The ice cave is down there. In order to get to it, you have to get into a gondola. Don't make the same mistake I made. This is my next bit of advice. This was just me not thinking. So you can buy 2 tickets at the train station, one to get on the train and the train only, and one that includes the gondola ticket that takes you down to the ice cave. So I bought the one that does the train only, and that cost me. You can buy another ticket for the gondola up here, but it cost 27 euros. If I'd bought it at the train station, it worked out only about 10 euros. So I essentially added 17 euros unnecessarily to the price of this attraction. So don't make that mistake. Get your tickets at the train station. Other than that, once you get off the gondola, you head down the stairs and you are free to enter the ice cave.
ice throne just there, but there's a huge queue for it, and what we're going to do, sit on it my own? No. It's still cool to see. So if you come into the ice cave, you've got to walk up and down these steps to get to it. Coming down, we were stuck behind a woman who was coming down these stairs slower than the glaciers are actually melting here. So if you don't like climbing stairs, just be aware you got to go all the way back up. My recommendation when you come in here, if you just wait for a bit, because everyone comes in bulk from the Montenvers train, and they all come down the staircase and use it at the same time, and it's totally packed and crowded, and it's just a pain in the ass. So when you get in the ice cave, it's going to be full. I waited for ages because of my ticket situation. That's actually starting to look like it was a good thing now. Pretty glad I did that and didn't get the right ticket, because it gave everyone a chance to go to the ice cave, get it out of the way, so that when I got there, there wasn't that many people. It was still pretty busy in there, but not as busy as it's about to be. So when you get here, chill out at the cafe and get a coffee or something for 10 minutes before you go to the ice cave. I think you'll get a lot better views, and it won't be as crowded in there. I just absolutely love this peak here. I just love it. I don't know what it's called, but it's pretty awesome. Also, not that cold in the ice cave. It's colder outside than it is in the actual ice cave. I thought it'd be a lot colder, but it's not. It's quite kind of warm in there in comparison. You can actually see some of the massive glacier there that the ice cave goes into. It's pretty cool. Some people skiing around it.
So I then got the Montenvers train back down the mountain, this time on the left-hand side. As you can see, the views are a little bit better if you want those kind of epic valley backdrops, the Alpine scenery that you can see here. A nice view of the valley. You're above the clouds in some instances. These are the kind of views you'll get on the left-hand side. And I would just like to point out that the queue to get on the train back down is just as long, if not longer, as the one trying to go up, because you've got the same congestion of crowd. So just bear that in mind.
Check out this paraglider doing all sorts of flips, spins and shit. Tricks and dipsy doodles, or whatever they're called. That looks sick. I wish I was talented enough and brave enough to do that. The sun is about to set into the distance, and I'm gonna go do this Alpine coaster. Alright, I'm here for my luge. Just gonna go up this lift hill. I don't know if this is very long. I don't think it's anywhere near. I've done one that's like 60 minutes. It was one of the longest in the world in Austria. That's on my channel if you want to check it out. This one I think is only about a minute long. It's not very long at all, but I'm here. I want to do it. I think you get some quite nice views of Chamonix in the background when you're coming down, so you can see some other people. Hopefully the person in front of me isn't dead slow, because I like going down these things nice and quick. You can really feel the cold up here as well. My hands both are absolutely freezing. I should probably wear gloves, but it's impossible to film at the same time, so I have to keep my hands out. But I'm sure it'll be worth it. Wait in a sec, just in case they are going slow. Okay, let's go. Woo! into the city there. Oh crap, I'm catching up to the people in front. That is such a shame. I was going to bomb it all the way down here and I've caught up to the people in front. Oh, that's the end anyway. Never mind. I genuinely cannot feel my hand after that. Good fun. Fast. Really fast. Not very long, but it was good for what it was. Now I've got to go try find somewhere I can actually warm my hand up because it is frozen. The speed that you get cold in this place is nuts.
Like, could you imagine if one of these paragliders actually got hit by one of these helicopters? That is a reason for me never to go paragliding around here. One of the best things to do in Chamonix is l'aiguille du midi, which I've already covered in another video on my channel. You should go check that out. I managed to cram that as well as everything in this video all into one day. It is possible if you are methodical about how you do things and you get up early and it's all, you know, slotted together, but it's not that far apart. They're all very close to each other within the town of Chamonix, so it's not like you have to travel that far. Other than that, I am going to do a video on just Chamonix in general. It's a beautiful town, beautiful ski resort. And yeah, you're going to do that in a separate video. Other than that, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.